Hello, and welcome to Donuts and Dragons Descent into Avernus, session 38. The number keeps getting higher, and it's terrifying each week. Hello, how is everyone?
I exist on this plane of existence.
Good. Chugging along.
Chugging what?
Along.
Oh,
Get your mind out of the gutter, boy.
I heard chugging.
I was
mom.
thinking a lawn.
Wow.
Just
The
sitting
spot
here
has already
eating the
begun.
grass.
I'll be
Okay.
your professional lawn cutter when you guys move.
With that, hey, Killith,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I actually thought of something. You thought you were slick?
Ooh.
No. Killith is terrible at remembering to return library books. So she could be facing criminal charges for the amount of library books that are still in her bedroom.
Woof. That's good to know as a DM. Next thing that attacks you, library assassins.
They could exist. I think I remember seeing sandbox similar
Honestly,
to this
I
kind
would
of
put
game.
it past him.
The ideas are growing. Emerald.
You don't think Candlekeep has librarian assassins?
Oh yeah, they're called the Avowed.
Exactly.
Emerald, when he first reached the prime material plane and had no money, I would like to imagine looked for various sources of income and probably got roped into a pyramid scheme selling coffee, or as we call it, coffee.
Oh god.
I was gonna say like hair products, but I
It's
remember
not a
groceries.
pyramid scheme, Emerald. It's multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
It's a funnel.
He contacted the people he went to high school with on Facebook to get them into it too.
And
On
so he's
Facebook.
doing-
Facebook, yes, Facebook.
And so now, after a long time of thinking about it, it's just be like, I gotta get back at those people somehow, because that was just fucked up.
God.
Okay. That went directions I wasn't expecting.
It always
know,
does.
man.
What do you
It always does. Hey, Farah.
Hold on, I'm chewing.
That's a big thumbs up from me,
Sorry,
brah.
I'm literally just not.
Amrian, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself while Farah eats?
Well, Arian's drinking habits happened after he got apprenticed to his master and deeply regretted it. So he got into the booze.
But I taught you all the explosions.
That's why I drank.
How many beards did Amrian go through? in his
There's no
Years
beards
he's gone through.
in science.
If you're asking about beer, the answer is yes.
No, beards, like your facial hair.
Just the one. Thankfully.
Thankfully.
Can't say about the rest of the hair on my body.
Oh no!
Matomi, please. Could you tell me something about yourself to just drown out the things that were said?
I absolutely can. Listen, Matomi's favorite flower is a dandelion. Her favorite part is in the springtime. She goes into a massive field of just dandelions. And she loves it. She loves it.
Has she ever
You made him that
picked them
way.
when they've, done the thing where they go into like just the seeds and she just like kind of put it all in her mouth?
No, she's never done that.
Well, I think she should
Figures
try.
Matomi's favorite flower is a weed.
Hey, bees love them.
Exactly!
How does
Exactly.
Tommy feel about bees though?
That could be next week's fact. Could be next week's fact. All
Aren't
right.
I said I was allergic to bees.
Oh yeah, that's
Don't you
right.
remember?
I do. I do remember. That's why there's hell bees. Farah, have you finished chewing?
Yes, I'm good. Swallow for hold on. Sorry.
She's over there masticating in the corner.
I just take a while to eat. I'm sorry. Okay. Favor's fun fact.
You mean it hasn't been fun already? Wait, that wasn't the fact that she just takes forever to eat.
No, that was an Annie fact.
Feyre likes to draw, but the only thing is she doesn't draw faces. So like if she's drawing a person, she'll draw like the outline of the person's clothes, maybe something interesting, a flower. But she doesn't like to draw people's faces.
So does she leave it blank,
Why?
or does she put like a little smiley face?
She just leaves it blank.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. It's kind
It's
of
like that one cat from Animal Crossing where you used to be able to like draw her face.
So you're more or less drawing mannequins from like Kohl's or.
Oh. All right, you
There are no
know.
faces. There are no faces.
Oh.
I'm not okay with that. No, not at
Wow,
all.
no faces?
The no
There
faces.
are no faces.
How about everyone roll me a d20? I think we've covered everyone today, yeah?
Eight.
3.
15.
Annie?
7.
Okay. Winry with your 16.
Well, I said 15, but okay.
Oh. Well, that's still the highest number.
Oh, okay. Well, I took 2 pages of notes last time.
Oh shit.
This is the norm. You gotta remember this.
Yeah.
So last week we left off. We had just spawned, if you will, in Elturel. Helturel, if you will.
You can, since I'm using a supplement called Elturel from the
See?
DM's Guild.
See? Big brain energy tonight. And it was kind of, the session before that, but we fought off these devil guys, and then the woman that we saved from these devil dudes led us to the house that she and her twin children were hiding out in, where we kind of regrouped. Her name was Harkina Hunt,
That is correct.
and she kind of helped us make a map of Elturel and the points of interest she told us about. She said that she thought most of the survivors probably went to either Helm's Shieldhall or the High Hall. We decided that we would help her get to the Shieldhall, but we were going to investigate the surrounding area and then also the plaza where the Misty Carnival had been setting up. So we headed out from the basement to do that, and then Amrian started shit. And
And the beauty is Amrian definitely started shit. They rolled low on their perceptions.
Amrian starts shit. Because
He
we were
is what we
stealthing
like to
along
call
for
a
a while.
troll.
Which there were some spine devils, and then Mr. Baby Armor. Fucking yeah.
Esquire.
And so we defeated them, and we made it to the little plaza area, which is actually not little. It's like 2,000 feet wide. That's big.
It's pretty big.
So we start looking around. We see bodies. We see the tents all ruined, and we start making our way around to where the tents are. and then we come into contact with what appears to be a possessed Casimir, who is one of the carnival's lions or lion-like animals.
Yes, it was an infernally enhanced fleece mane lion.
There we go.
For those of you who want to look up the stats.
We ended the session by slaying the once great, not very great anymore, Casimir. And then also, slightly before this, Feyre noticed that perhaps the fortune teller was a casualty in the area. And that's where we've left off. We have just slain Casimir.
Yes, you've just slain Casimir. You are in the outskirts of this large caravan-like area. So, Droop Troop, what would you like to do?
Breakdance.
Amrian just inexplicably right next to this liquid, like, molten rock area just starts breakdancing.
Alright, well, you know.
Can I concentrate on making a pigeon?
Yeah, that would take, I believe, it's an hour-long ritual.
Let's wait till we can get to the place where we're going to do a short rest.
Yeah, it would probably be best in a place.
All I can imagine is Matomi just like clenching her fists and like squeezing her eyes really tight.
Like I'm trying to squeeze a fart.
Pigeon.
Oh boy.
That's all I can think of.
Are we going to? We were like about to check out the interior of the
Yeah.
large.
Yeah, we were.
We got ambushed by the kitty before anything could happen.
Yeah.
You were gonna do what?
Keep investigating the tent area because we were, as Amrian said, ambushed by
well, most of the tents, most by all, are all on the ground now. Nothing's holding them up.
Okay.
We can still check the tent areas
Can we
out.
still, like, take a look
Sure.
for like any sign of.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you go there. You being stealthy at all?
Yeah.
Eric, what is...
I have to make sure. Everybody give me a stealth check then.
God, that's
Yes,
ugly. God, that is ugly.
What are you, are we putting stuff somewhere? What's happening?
Bad jokes.
Natural 20. A 6. Okay.
Oh, 14, not bad.
16. Okay. Yeesh. Okay.
Eric can see him, she just can't hide from him.
Okay. So you guys begin making your way through the remnants of the carnival area, the tents that made up the Misty Carnival. Most are smoldering, if not outright burnt. The big tent is completely engulfed and down, like the main area. It does look like there might be one or two smaller tents that are still standing. If you would like to give me some perception checks currently, as you're approaching.
I mean, Farrah has a 20. Does that spot anything right off?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, no shit. I rolled another natural 20 for my perception.
Alright.
So 27.
You see, amongst the, there's a lot of, wow. Was not expecting that one, Syrinscape. It's a spaceship, I guess. Why were you so loud, Syrinscape? Turn that down. Just a little bit. Whoa. With Farah's passive of 20, with Emerald's natural 20, which gives you a total of, what, like 24?
27.
27. Your perception is +7. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an expertise in perception and stealth.
There are a bunch of corpses on the ground. None of them look like they're wearing the kind of gear a carnival worker or member would wear, but these look like alien victims. No. Sorry.
Is this
I'm a victim.
It just kept jumping in my head. These look like the public. You do see one body that is lying there who's wearing armor. The armor is like black almost with soot. Lying next to him is it appears to be a silvered sword of some kind. And he has a large pouch on his side.
Is he lying face down or face up?
He is lying face down.
Can I flip him over and see if he has the insignia of what would be the guard here?
Okay, you flip him over. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. $23.
23 saves. Okay, so you turn this body over, and underneath him is a fissure in the ground that he was covering up. And as you move the body over, the colder air hits this fissure, and a gout of hellfire explodes out. You take 10, 15. You take 7 points of fire damage because you succeeded. Wait, do you have... No, you multi-class, so you don't have evasion. So yes, 7 fire damage as this spout of hellfire comes out of the ground that this body was covering.
Burnt veggies.
Oh my god.
You all right there, Letty?
Didn't realize the ground was so unstable.
I mean, it kind of is floating in hell.
I mean, yeah, I understand it's floating, but not this bad.
Okay, no more deep sounds of abandonment.
You said 7 points?
Yes, 7 points of fire damage.
Can we look through this guy's stuff to see if we can figure out?
Yes. He doesn't have any you turn him over, he has the insignia of the Hell Riders on his tabard.
Mm-hmm.
He does appear that he's Rhea kind of looks. I don't really. He might have been from a different regiment. I don't recognize him. I mean, we were a large organization. I don't recognize everybody. I did just join. He does have a silvered longsword. It's just a normal longsword. When you touch it, you don't feel like anything magical about it, other than that it has been silvered. Inside the pouch, however, there is a potion. It looks just light blue with it's bubbling a little bit, and you see a half crescent of something there at the bottom of the potion itself.
Oh, Mountain Dew.
Okay. Anything else interesting?
No.
Okay, so that was the only thing of note in there besides gum and pocket lint.
Correct.
Okay.
Doesn't look like he was carrying much on him, or if he was, he's already been looted for those things.
Well, we'll go ahead and take that potion, I guess. Figure out what it is later.
You want to go ahead and throw the silvered longsword in the bag? We can probably sell it later when we get out of here.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
If one
Hold
of
the bag open, I'm gonna throw it.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
You
no
can't make me get rid of my bag of holding that easy, Ian. I can just make another.
Yeah, but all the stuff that's in it would go to a different plane of existence.
The lost
If
and
it
found
tore, it
plane of
just spills
existence.
out everywhere around me.
Are you sure? I thought if you tore it from the inside, it went into the astral plane. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it is astral plane. Never
Oh,
mind.
thank God.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, you can stash the silver sword easily enough.
Should we get going to the High Hall?
I was about to ask Feyre, is there any other place that we would look for your compatriots around here? Like, you roam with these guys for a while, you probably know their setup better than anyone else.
I mean,
it
this
doesn't
is
look
where
like
they would be.
they may have fled with other people that got away, so they could be at the High Hall or the Shieldhall.
Well, I guess, yeah, let's just keep moving. If we don't have to make ourselves a sitting target, we shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go get that lady and her kids.
Okay. Give me stealth checks while you guys are traversing your way back to the home that Harkina Hunt lives in. Oh my God.
That's what happens when you roll stealth with disadvantage, my dude.
21.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Matomi? Feyre?
4.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm rolling stealth with disadvantage.
Would you? I don't know what your armor is off the top of my head. But if you do...
You don't
I thought I
don't-
didn't roll for disadvantage anymore.
You don't roll stealth with disadvantage, normally.
Well, it's still awful. 6.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. You seem to make it to the house without incident.
Seem to.
Okay. Guess we. So, where is this place? It's like in a cellar.
Yes. You remember it was down a hatch in one of the rooms in the house, and it was under a rug.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I guess go on through and gather up everybody.
You go on down. As you open up the hatch, you see you see Lulu, the little elephant, kind of like rush at the ladder down, looking like she's about to throw some trumpet blasts at you, and then recognizes that it is you.
Oh, almost blew your head off there.
Remember what we said, no trumpet.
Oh,
Right now.
almost gorge you with my tusks. Not lying at all.
Insight check.
Okay, make an insight check.
16.
Lulu's kind of difficult to read.
God damn it. Well, I completely and unequivocally trust you.
Like you like it's really like you're not experienced in telling how an elephant lies, let alone a 2-foot tall furry golden elephant with wings. You're a little outclassed at this point.
They're gonna lay off the hot sauce. Okay.
But you guys go into the basement. What is your plan?
I mean, yeah, I guess, we relay what we saw to them, that there definitely are patrols running around, but with enough.
Yeah, we must have, Harkina, speaks that we must have just run into one, and you ran into one down south. Maybe this'll, if we leave within maybe the next hour or two, that should, maybe with those two out of commission, there's like a gap, maybe? I don't know how that works.
How many patrols have you seen in the time you've been here?
I mean, we really tried to just stay in the basement. Heard a lot of screams.
Okay.
I've got to protect my boys.
All right. Well, I guess we should just keep moving to High Hall then.
Yeah. Does anyone want to take a short rest here, since you do know this is a safe-ish location, and I know that Killith was hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matomi would want to do her
I'm at about half
bird
health.
thing.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Let's take a short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest. Matomi, you take this hour to examine closely one of the pigeons in your bag. Yes, I see that you have posted the entirety of Find Familiar.
Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't know I did that.
It is okay.
I just wanted to hit use, that's it.
So I will say that the pigeon is going to have the stats of an owl for the purposes of, Find Familiar. So if you want, I believe it's under extras. You can add a familiar to that, and then look up owl so you have the stats. You can add that. Over the course of an hour, you make a connection with all of the different. There's like a couple of different knobs on it, and you're just fiddling around with it, and manage through sheer accident to find. Not only you reset it, you factory reset it. You hit the imprint button and manage to put your thumb on where the fingerprint scanner is on this bird and manage to imprint it onto yourself.
Excellent.
Fucking government birds can't trust anything.
And at the end of this hour of fiddling it around, you finally notice at the back of the neck, there is a flip. There is a section of the neck that flips up, and underneath that is where the button is to press. So you were in the right area. You didn't know there was a flap you had to lift up first.
Mm-hmm.
And you lift that flap up, and you press the button, and the bird kind of shudders a little bit in your hand, and the wings kind of flap experimentally. And then it opens up. Yeah, basically, its eyes, blink asynchronous, independent of one another for a second before syncing up. And then you hear it say a bunch of ones and zeros.
Oh no.
You want Skynet? This is how we get Skynet.
Before finally staying quiet and looking up at Matomi. Oh, Euler!
No.
Oh my god, it's
Refuse.
English.
I don't want it to talk. I don't. Eric, do the pigeon cooing sound.
Okay. All right, boss. Won't talk.
I shall name you Loaf.
Oh God. Is that what you plan to name the bird you're eventually going to get?
No,
I'm not sure I believe you.
That
the
one's
bird
name.
I'm going to get is Rice.
Okay. You now have a mechanical pigeon named Loaf.
Who
I feel like I
talks?
blinked and something happened.
So, I'm confused on how I get a character sheet for. I have his like
Okay.
thing pulled up where it tells me how much health, but like, what are his abilities? Like, where's that?
He can shit on the
Give me 1 second so I can look it up and make sure that it's added to your sheet. So as a familiar, familiars can't actually attack. However, they can do other things like the help action. If they use the help action on a creature, you will have advantage on attacking that creature. So you can have the pigeon like fly up and bug somebody in the face and give you advantage attacking it.
Okay.
And because
Like the true trash pigeon.
because he is tied to Mechanus and also now registered to you as its owner, even if it dies, it reforms in the plane of Mechanus, and you have the ability to summon it.
Okay. Get it.
After another ritual. And of course, technically, because it is a familiar, you can change its form.
Define that. Oh, like
okay, like say
I
you're
can make it different birds.
Yeah, you can do different birds, you can do different animals. There's a long list on that thing that tells you what animals are available. You can make it an octopus.
Okay.
Can I spend an hour studying that potion?
Yeah. Studying that potion, the quickest way to do it is to dip your finger in and just give it a little taste. Is that what you do?
I can't identify it otherwise.
You could. No, that's basically how potions are identified. Just a little finger dip.
Okay, I do that. I wash my hands first, so it's hygienic.
Okay.
We're in a pandemic, people. Come on.
You give it a little taste. You feel real good and real strong. You realize this is a potion of giant strength. Specifically, frost giant strength.
Oh.
What's that, 20 strength?
I'm not sure. You're gonna have to look up potion of frost giant strength. I think it's more than maybe it is 20.
It's either 20 or 21, I think.
I will look it up. Oh, so the magical item is literally called Potion of Giant Strength, and then there's like a table that tells you. Frost Giant Strength, your strength becomes 23 for 1 hour.
Oh, jeez.
Also, as you're examining the potion, you realize the half-crescent moon-shaped thing at the very bottom of it is a large toenail.
Delicious. I guess during that time, I'll be reading my Religions for Dummies book.
Okay.
I'll be looking at the Talos section.
Oh boy. Mark down an hour of book reading. In that case.
I'm just gonna be over here being an alcoholic.
Quick question. Do I get to heal during this time or no?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll let it happen. You can roll your hit dice.
Why would I do that? I'm full health. Oh wait, I'm doing damage, right?
You're gonna make me kill you. All right. I'm adding an
I kinda
extra.
Don't want to die, but I also kind of want to use Tanya.
I'm adding an extra to your list, Matomi. So, if you look in your, you know how you have the tabs, action, spells, equipment? If you check your extras tab, you should have a little thing for familiar, and it says owl. If you click on it, it will give you its stat block. Its AC is 11, hit points of 1.
Oh, repeat that. If I go to extras in D&D Beyond?
Yes. On your character sheet, I added the owl.
I don't see it.
Did restart it? Restart your, like, reset
Oh,
your...
I see it now. Got it.
That's the word I'm looking for. Refresh. Perfect. So once you click there, you see all the things it has. It has stealth of 3, perception of 3. It has advantage on hearing and sight related perception checks. In combat, a familiar rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. Familiar can't attack but can take other actions as normal. Flyby, so if you have your owl fly over someone's head, leaving that person's head won't provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So, it is something to give you advantage, as well as the fact that you can do other things, like see through its eyes. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with your familiar.
It can't attack, but it has talons?
That's because the owl in general, like if I were to attack you with a regular owl, it has talons. However, this owl is a familiar version.
Gotcha.
I need to increase my armor class. How do I make that 22?
You stop that.
But the hour goes by without any interruptions. So, Droop Troop, what do you do now?
Oh no.
Give myself 30 health. Thank God.
Ooh, life.
You were hurting that bad?
Yeah, I was down to half health. I was at 41 out of
Kitty
76.
ripped and tear it a bit.
I did get mauled by a lion. Did y'all forget about that?
OSHA has something to say about the safety procedures at this carnival.
I think we should call PETA.
PETA's more likely to kill the animal than we are.
Exactly. They could have dealt with it for us.
They have a higher KD than us.
Exactly. They could have dealt with it so we didn't have to.
But I'd say we definitely...
Topical.
I'd say you said that there are 2 bridges.
Yeah, Torm's Blade, Torm's Reach.
I'd say at least...
Both of them look equally on fire.
Yeah, but we should scope them out to see if they have any kind of guard detail between the sections of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think we should just check out Torm's Blade first, and if that one looks good enough, just head for the Shieldhall from there.
Yeah.
Only if Torm's Blade looks bad do we go to Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say we make our way stealthily to Torm's Blade.
Okay. That includes you're bringing Harkina and her children with you?
I actually turned to Harkina. It's like, is there any way to keep the little ones quiet?
Oh, if they hadn't learned to be quiet very quickly, we wouldn't be around today. Okay. They'll be quiet, won't you? And they like shake their heads and they put their finger to their lips like,
Realize we cannot see you right now, right?
I'll pretend that you did that.
I did do that. They put their finger to their lips and they shake their head.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, we'll head to Torm's Blade.
Okay. Give me some more stealth checks. I assume you're being stealthy-ish?
Hopefully.
Oh, not bad. Amaranth got a 14.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
18.
Damn, that's horrible.
Okay. Tommy, Farah.
11.
I'm rolling.
Oh shit, I didn't roll with advantage. My bad. Oh, it's much better. 23.
And Matomi?
18.
18. Okay.
Did pretty decent this time.
Pretty decently. You guys begin making your way along different alleyways. It doesn't take you very long until you hear a commotion just ahead.
As a reminder, we go halftime because of Eric.
Yes. Which is why it was only a few moments and not several moments.
Well played, my friend. Well played.
So you hear the sounds of battle coming from up ahead.
Okay.
What do you do?
So where are we right now? Like, where is this ahead of us?
Game pause.
So you guys are like right here,
Okay.
and the sound is coming from like around this corner.
I guess I'll scout ahead and poke my head around the corner just to get an idea of what we're dealing with.
You see in front of a large 2-floor building, it has a sign on it that says a pair of black antlers. In front of this large, I guess, inn tavern, there are 4 creatures, maybe 9-10 feet tall. They look like an amalgamation between a man and a bull. Large horns on top of their heads, and they have large swords, and they are currently engaged with 3 bearded devils and a bone devil.
My friends, my family.
I immediately, tell them to tell the whole party to back up and reroute to, through a different way away from the combat. It's like, no.
And to do with that. Thank you.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like the Minotaur, as you would recognize them.
Yeah.
Not doing so hot against the devils.
Yeah. No, thank you. That is one fray we do not need to concern ourselves in, especially with a mother and 2 children.
Okay.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay. You guys continue on the way. Give me, how about someone roll me a d20?
I got you. 3.
Okay. So you manage to skirt your way around the what was it? The black antlers? A pair of black antlers. Which I guess I'll just give me 1 second. That there. You skirt your way around it. So you guys are currently, let's say, here-ish. So you made your way across. You're heading towards Torm's Blade. Up ahead, sitting on a fence, not even like looking at you or looking around, is just this large, purplish, almost like a vulture, but this deformed, disgusting looking version. Give me 1 second. It is, it's got these two crazy large wings and a set of like 4 different claws and a toothed beak. But it sits on this fence, kind of looking out wistfully over the city, and it like looks at its claws, like contemplating them.
Do we recognize what it is?
Does this look like the? Does this look like one of the things that we saw flying around earlier?
Yes, this does look like that.
Okay. And how large? Like the same size?
I'm talking like 9 feet tall, like 15 feet wide-ish. It's large.
Yeah. Well,
is it blocking our only way through?
It's kind of like sitting in a spot where any direction you would have to go to get closer to the bridge, it would have a view of.
So, shoot to kill?
Hold on.
Or should we try to distract?
The thing I was thinking of is that if we take this thing out, we'll have one less airborne sentry over the whole, section of town.
Yeah, but also it may have the ability to alert others around it before we kill it.
Well, that's gonna be the case whether or not we do anything.
I could send a... How far away is this thing from us?
Maybe 25 feet.
Okay. I could send a doppel of myself running in a certain direction and draw its attention while we move in the opposite direction, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As you guys are talking to one another, kind of coming up with the game plan, Feyre, with your your passive of 20, and Emerald with your passive of 17, it turns its head and locks eyes with like all of you as a group conversing what to do next. And then it kind of just turns back to look forward.
Like it's clearly seen us?
It clearly, like, it made eyes with you as a group and then turned back.
Alright, maybe don't. If it's it says to keep an eye on the bridge, right?
No, it's just looking off in the distance over the city wistfully.
Alright, then if it's not going to touch us, give it wide berth and just stroll right past.
Yeah, you give it a
Or
wide...
what if it only attacks things that move?
Well, we'll find out here shortly, won't we?
I don't like that idea. I think I want to go with Emerald's Echo running first to see if it really does attack things that move.
I'll have my Echo walk out, like, in the direction that we would be heading. Or like,
Okay.
or like, from one spot of cover to another just to see what it does.
As it like notices the movement, it like follows your shadow with its eyes, and you all hear in your head, "Is this all life is for? Death and destruction. Is there more to existence than the urges that rack my thoughts? Am I more than the sum of my parts? Or am I just a series of instincts, following one after another, until death?"
Farrah, did one of your performers shapeshift a lot?
No. Not that I know of. I was really the only changing one.
Huh.
Well, Like a lot like a performer would say.
And we heard that in our heads?
Yes.
Like we all heard this.
Okay.
Yes.
But like it didn't actually, nothing actually spoke.
No.
Can we like think back to it maybe? Or is it just one way?
You're not sure?
Telepathy are usually just one way. Unless we're telepathic back.
I don't know. I kind of want to walk out in front of it and just talk with it, honestly.
Okay. I mean, we'll cover you if things get hairy, but
Okay. I'll walk up with my doppel.
Okay. Kind of looks at you while it's pondering. I have convinced myself that there's nothing in the world. No sky, no earth, no minds, no bodies. Does it now follow that I too do not exist? He like taps his claw on his beak. Like he's in like the thinker position.
Oh great, a philosopher.
oh my god.
No, if I convinced myself of something, then I certainly existed. But there is a deceiver of supreme power and cunning who is deliberately and constantly deceiving me. Well, in that case, too, I undoubtedly exist. For if he is deceiving me, and let him deceive me as much as he can, he will never bring it about that I am nothing, so long as I think that I am something.
And why? And I'll just kindly pipe up. And why are you having a moral dilemma in the middle of a bombed-out city?
Well, the days grow long, and I am weary.
So you have nothing better to do.
Yep, pretty much. But even with nothing to do, I must finally conclude that in this proposition I too exist. It is necessarily true whenever it is put forward by me or conceived in my mind.
Did you always look like? And I can just kind of do a grand gesture.
A vague gesture.
Did you always look like this?
Ah, yes. Born and raised.
You seem to be kind of sad of that fact, honestly.
It is a difficult position. For one, in my line of work, it is all destruction and death. Is that all life is?
Your line of work is
Destruction and death. I am a demon.
Huh, not my first guess. Well, you seem to be much more higher class than the lot that we've seen thus far.
This guy's having such a moral dilemma. How does he know he's a demon?
Huh. If one questions one's own existence, does that not elevate him beyond what he once was?
I mean, you could make yourself whatever you want to be.
Give me
Follow your own ideals.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is Enrius, isn't it?
Persuasion. I'm okay at that.
Wait,
plus
what was that? This is Enrius.
19.
This is a Vrock.
Okay.
A 19. Huh. If I exist, and I must, for I think, then I could exist as more than what I have been? Huh. You have given me quite a lot to think about. Is there anything I can help you with? As you have helped me.
Honestly, we're just looking for safe passage across Torm's Blade or any way to...
You won't find safe passage over them.
Well, how would you suggest we get over to the other side of town?
The only way I can think is either over the bridges or if you can fly over the gap. Either way, there are things in the air. Will attack. It's probably safer across the bridge.
But they won't attack you, will they?
We are at war, as always. Devils and demons.
Wait a second. Does that work?
What you thinking? Should we ever find ourselves in this, this area, could we perhaps call on you in aid?
I don't think I can just go against my brethren.
Who's to say that you would be fighting against other demons? Devils, perhaps?
Hmm.
You did say you worked in the business of dealing death and destruction.
All right, yes. If I'm in the area, you can speak out.
And what should I call you?
You may call me Reed.
Okay. Okay. All right, I guess I'll just gesture everyone out to, break cover, because, it's fine.
Okay. You see, Harkina holds her two kids much closer as they approach.
Well, definitely, if you were in the need of good conversation, I'd be willing to pick your brain.
That is good to know. It is so hard to find conversation. It's normally screaming and roaring in pain. Gets old after a while. You start doing things that used to bring you joy that just brings the taste of bitterness.
Well, I will leave you here to reflect in kind. Should we ever need you, I will definitely call out your name. Reed.
The large Vrock nods its head.
All right. I guess we'll keep moving on.
Okay. Yes.
Loaf flies over to Emerald, chills, poops on his back. Does he notice?
Does Loaf do this stealthily?
How does one stealthily take a shit?
Is this a stealth poop?
Yes.
Roll me a stealth check. And I believe your Loaf has a +3 to stealth.
Your Loaf. Sourdough.
I don't think it even can take a crap. It's mechanical.
Yeah, it does just lubricate oil on me.
Yep.
I guess. 15.
My passive is 17.
Emerald notices there is a large brown oil patch on the back of your green tunic.
I catch Loaf.
That's not no.
You
Eric,
grab it. And that was
Eric,
the sound of its.
Do the pigeon noise.
That was the sound of its gears getting clenched. Actually, no, you can't. It has flyby. So it can't. You can't take any opportunity attacks. It poops and then runs away.
Excellent. That's what I wanted.
Okay, but I definitely noticed it.
Oh, but you definitely noticed it. This was not a stealth poop.
Okay. All right.
Glad to know we're high class here.
Yep.
As you get closer to the abyss, the sounds of battle that were coming from below get louder and louder. As you make it to this last little clutch of buildings before Torm's Blade, can everyone give me a perception check?
Nat 1.
15.
13.
22.
22.
22, Jesus. You guys, let me make sure that I have this map set up.
Oh my god.
OMG. Let me get rid of the map for a pair of black antlers. Just get rid of you. I just want to make sure I have some stuff set up, and so I make sure that I'm telling you the right information. If it could load. Pretty please, I want you to load.
Okay. You don't pause the game.
No. Okay.
Yes.
No, I refuse. Okay, just wanted to make sure that I had the right number. So, Matomi, with your natural 1, you're just delighted at the patch of oil on the back of Emerald's shirt. You're just like, this is the best prank I've ever conceived of.
You better believe it.
Oh my god.
But those of you who were actually looking, over a 15, you see the southern bridge known as, was this, not Southern Bridge? Oh, no, I need to look at
Southernmost bridge.
the southernmost bridge, which is Torm's Blade. It is 20 feet wide and about 100 feet long, crossing a chasm. The riotous din of battle that's taking place far below the city is louder here, echoing up through the jagged, open chasm. From those of you who got higher than a 20, you see holy runes etched into the stonework of the bridge that indicate that the structure has been consecrated in the name of Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice. 6 infernal creatures stand guard at the center of the bridge, scanning in all directions. You see, in the center of sort of like a square positioning, there are 2 bearded devils, one looking in each direction of the bridge, and sitting on the sides of the bridge, there are 4 spined devils, 2 looking in each direction. These unsubtle brutes have parked themselves in the middle of the bridge.
The way they're looking, it's not going to be any better
And
if we go to the other bridge.
Who is proficient in Arcana, History, or Religion?
Hi. Arcana and history.
Religion.
Okay. Both of you recognize that the runes etched into the stonework of the bridge can be activated to produce a radiant energy field that's harmful to fiends and undead. This was set up, during the rebellion against the vampire lord that took place over 50 years ago. So this bridge was consecrated in the name of Torm and made that those who speak proper prayers to Torm can activate the bridge to do damage to fiends and undead.
Farah, do you know any prayers to Torm?
Not really.
You can certainly roll religion to see if you remember any. but it would probably be better if you were touching the bridge.
Well, just make sure we know we can do it before we jump out into visibility.
How far away are we from the bridge?
You're a good 20 feet, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah,
This
those
is-
are that too. So
A good 100 feet.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I could probably get you guys there. Like, how, is there like any place to hide it nearby or on the bridge near the ruins without
I think
being?
we're in the only hiding spot left.
If you hugged like to the north and south and then came up, you might be able to get close enough to the bridge itself. Getting on the bridge, though, like, they would notice. You could get right up next to the bridge, but they're like scanning, so it will be a higher stealth check to get closer.
Because what I could do is that once we're within range, and if either of you know how to activate those runes, I could bamf one of you there.
That's
Make
certainly
it
an idea.
quick as possible. But otherwise, I don't really know any way we can utilize those without getting in a fight that, with 6 devils.
mhm.
And out of curiosity, I don't think we can, but can we look up the way and see the other one?
Not
That's a
from
long
here.
distance.
Yeah.
And so that's
Way in the
1,500 feet.
Yeah, that's no.
Okay. Didn't hurt to ask.
Didn't hurt to ask. The answer was no.
We could definitely, if you guys would want, we could, see what's on the other bridge and weigh our options.
I have a feeling it's probably going to be something similar.
Yeah. There's only 2 ways across, and this one has this setup. They definitely have people to spare for that. Devils to spare for it, whatever. So as the more time we waste on this side running around, the more we get the chance of ambushed in the first place.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to get close with Emerald so I can activate it.
Mhm.
Okay, both of you roll me stealth then.
Does anybody have like pass without a trace before they do this?
What?
The spell pass without a trace?
I do not.
Mm-mm.
No.
I have Wall of Fire
That's not very stealthy.
and Fireball.
That's a 7.
Rolling with advantage, I got a 2 and a 19, so 26.
2 and 19. Okay, 26 and a 7. Okay. Emerald and Amrian sort of duck to the south and around a corner, and you watch as they slink towards. There's like a low wall that was meant to separate the passerby from casually strolling into the river that ran through here, the Chianthar River. And then
I'm
once
gonna get ambushed, chest high walls.
once you get to this chest high wall, both of you duck down and squat walk all the way up to the bridge. And
I don't need to squat. What are you talking about? I'm 2 feet tall.
you do it just to look cool. But you get close enough that if there was going to be a surprise round against these things, you would get it, and you would be able to, if you remember the correct thing, activate the bridge.
Okay, can I try to remember then?
Sure, give me a religion check.
Would it be religion, or can I use Arcana?
It would be religion.
Can I whip out the book and show it to him, to like a Torm section, and show it to him?
You know what? Yeah. All right. Give me that religion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh,
Oh my god.
okay. Nat 20.
Holy shit. All right, let's roll initiative.
That was the first roll too, so okay.
Oh man. All right.
Glad I thought of that the last second.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
and
so
then-
that's how you do it. Beep.
Let me put
That's a prayer to Torm.
everyone on the board. And let's just say that everyone else is around this corner. I'm not going to put the Harkina and her children on the board because they're not in this. That's how I'm ruling this. They're not in this.
They're not in this.
That is everyone, yes? Oh, no, not everyone.
Rhea.
Loaf?
Loaf and Rhea.
And Lulu.
Oh shit, you Rhea.
Okay, so there's
God,
Loaf.
Ian.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
so little.
Burb.
It looks like he's like spitting blue fire from his mouth.
He is. What do you mean?
Whoa!
Fire in my laser.
I'm ready, boss.
Oh my god, it's a fucking shoop de whoop pigeon.
Whoa! Shoopus ma whoopus.
Okay, I would love for you to not lag out right now. I'm trying to search for Rhea and Lulu so I can add them to the screen.
Dr. Octagonopus.
That's a name I haven't heard in how long?
Old
my
means are old.
Oh, Jesus.
oh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop it, Ron.
Rhea and Lulu. And you told her not
How
to
hungry
use her
are
trumpet.
people now?
Yeah, I was about to say that we're gonna roll for initiative and then we're gonna go on break.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm a little hungry, so I was gonna be a little grumpy if you made us fight this whole fight.
Nope.
Gumpy.
Little grumpy. I would be hangry. You don't want me to be hangry.
She'd be all like, I want food gummy.
Just
I
gonna
want Fugami.
just gonna roll initiative and then
Hey.
and you guys will get a surprise round against these things. They rolled really badly.
Good.
Except for those two.
Except
Jesus.
for those two, yeah. This is honestly like a pretty fair split, to be honest.
It's a good
What's
mix.
wrong with
Yeah.
Sorry, I was writing notes.
You have to roll initiative for
writing
both you and your pigeon.
Hey! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my god!
Loaf coming in clutch.
Now,
Fuck!
the way that Loaf works is that you can have him fly in, use the help action, and then fly out. And then you have to specifically say who is going to get the help action, and it's got to be against a specific... so you can't just be... He gives the help action, you get advantage on whatever you hit next. It's a specific person.
Okay.
But that's what he can do on his turn. We will beginning this after after
Ray
food.
actually got good initiative for once.
I know. Ray is so cool.
Second supper.
So we're gonna go back to the break cam. Everyone enjoy your food.
Bye.
And we are back.
So the
After
thing
our
about
break.
727s is
No, would you knock it off?
We will start
Alright,
combat.
no. all
Sexy,
alone.
got the third engine.
According to all known laws of aviation, a bee cannot fly.
Oh.
A bee should not be able to fly.
Oh, don't quote the B movie. That's
If you're gonna start, you gotta finish it.
Nah, that's someone else's job.
I'll buy a T-shirt for that.
I'd buy that for
Okay.
$1.
So, first up is this Spine Devil. He, however... Oh, yeah, by the way, we're back. We're starting. Combat. So, Amrian, you lean over, you touch this bridge and recite a prayer of Torm that you remember with your head, and also reading out of the Religion for Dummies Torm section. And as you do that, the runes on this bridge light up. And so how much does this do? What does this do? This does a lot of something.
Make the devil
Yeah.
very bad.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Where's my other D10? There it is.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Spread warfare.
Okay.
People nukes.
9, 10, 16. Now, which one are you?
Can you just roll?
4d10. You watch as the Spine Devil Scout begins screaming in pain, and you watch as a brilliant white fire that starts at its feet crawls up its leg and burns him with radiant damage. And it was a surprise round, so he just takes damage. That's it, his turn.
Crispy.
Matomi, it is Loaf's turn.
Kristen.
I'm
She's staring
fine,
at that wall
fine.
again.
Sorry, I actually went to the bathroom.
It's Loaf's turn.
I really had to pee. Okay.
Don't. That was just long enough that we know what it was, but not long enough for YouTube to copyright strike us.
And that's how it should be.
Is there a movement for how far I can send?
Look at your owls. Look at the pigeon stats.
Oh, fly 60 feet. I see it now.
Bad, Eric.
What?
Nothing.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
That's as far as I could take him.
Okay. You can also use its action to dash if you would like, or you can use its action because it still has an action. It can't attack, but you can have it dodge. You can have it dash.
I'll have its whole movement be a whole turn be movement. So that would give me another 60, right?
Correct.
Look at him spear leading the charge.
All right.
Valiant.
He is going to help hinder
See,
this
help.
guy.
Help is an
Sorry.
action.
He's gonna help. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so you could just okay.
So you could either have him stay back here, Or you can have him run up there, but if he runs up there, he can't do anything else.
Okay, I'll just have him run
And
up there.
also remember, because he's flying, you could have him go up as well.
Okay. Okay. I'll
'Cause
have
just-
him go like 10 feet above said enemy, and that's his turn.
Okay. And he doesn't provoke opportunity because he has flyby. Perfect. Now it is this Devil Scout's turn. He is also surprised. He also takes... that's so good. 19... 22. He takes 22 points of radiant damage from the bridge. So the one up here just screams in pain. He like, you watch as the flames scorch its skin and it like crackles this purplish muscular skin like cracking open, blistered and red and black. But it was surprised, so that is its full turn, just taking damage. Amrian.
Okay.
And I will say that they didn't know this was coming. But they're alerted because of the fire happening.
Okay, are these edges on the bridge?
Yes.
These ledges?
Yes.
Well, how about that? You know, I think it's time to bring an old favorite. I cast Web.
How big is Web?
It is...
Is it a cube? Is it a circle?
20-foot cube. So, 20-foot cube.
Maybe someday.
Oh, you just made it for me. Okay. Damn, no, stop. Ah! Shit. Okay, how do I select the cube? Yeah, you pretty much got it right where I want it.
I mean, I figured you'd want all of them. Unfortunately, that is also going to get Loaf.
Is it? I thought Loaf was in the air.
Only
Oh,
up
Loaf's flying in the air.
only up 10 feet. It's a 20-foot cube. So it's 20 feet up too, right?
Math.
It's okay. You
I
can
mean-
send it back.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna get stuck. It's not gonna get destroyed, right? Do we have to roll immediately for Web?
When they start their turn or enter it.
Well, they've entered it.
And
Okay. Actually, entering it is when they enter it willingly.
I know.
yeah.
I know. So it's gonna happen on their turn. But they're all in
Let's
it.
see.
Oh boy.
They are all in.
They are all in it. Emerald, you're on deck, by the way.
Oh, 120. Then my force cannon will go off on, I guess, this bottom,
Okay.
this guy.
The bottom bit.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay, he takes 2d8 cannon damage. Ouch. And his force back 5 feet.
Okay. It's force back 5 feet. And how much damage was that?
This is through the spider staff, by the way. So you actually use a spell slot on this.
For web, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay. How much damage was the force cannon?
7.
Okay. It is breathing heavily. It went from just a boring old routine guarding the bridge, because, you know, peasants like to cross it, to, oh God, what is happening? I cannot breathe.
Everything's on fire. Why?
And that brings us, Emerald, would you have had your shadow out?
No, I only bring the shadow out in case I'm trying to create a diversion or if I'm using him in combat. So.
Okay. Well, it is your turn.
Okay. Question. Does
Answer.
Loaf count as an ally?
Yes, Loaf counts as an ally. Oh my God, that means, well, yeah. He would... Huh. I'm trying to think if upward diagonally...
Well, he's also on a ledge, too.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll say he's adjacent.
Adjacent. Okay, let me double check one thing real quick before I do this. That is other...
Also, you guys are attacking from stealth, so you would have advantage anyways.
Yes, right there, at the 30-foot mark, I'm gonna pop in a clone of myself.
Okay, let me drop that down for you.
Oh man, I can't see what he looks like because
I guess it's one square forward.
Okay.
It was like over the little cracky area. And with that, I'm going to levy a shot at the one that is 5 feet from Loaf.
Okay.
Okay. Do.
There. Since you wanted to see the Emerald's token.
Token just like on the tiles on the map, like when it's not enhanced, it just looks like really crappy security camera footage. And they're like, "Have you seen this man called 262 Tips?"
It's like, oh.
I mean,
God.
that's basically what it is.
Called
Yeah.
Crime Stoppers.
Yeah. Because it's always like the shittiest like gas station security cameras, and they all look like that fool. You're like, hey, that could be a person. All right, who? It's a random guy.
Let's. This is with the crossbow +9, 12 +9, so. God damn it, Winry. 21 hit.
You're attacking the bottom or the top? Spined devil, or which one are you attacking?
This one right
Okay.
here, the one that's within range.
Yes, a 21 does hit.
Okay.
He's having a bad day.
Spine Devil's no good, rotten bad day.
Now this is just a normal crossbow, correct?
+1.
Okay. Okay.
Disappointment is real.
$19 damage.
Jesus. You watch this reddish, blackish blood oozing out in like large quantities, almost like a barbecue sauce in consistency. But like lots of it. He's breathing heavily. Does not look like he's long for this world.
It's not doing too hot, huh?
Like he's at 1 HP, huh?
Do you have your bonus action was summoning the guy, so is that your turn? Do you want to move?
Let's see here. I'm actually going to hold my position for right now.
Okay. Next, it is this Spine Devil's turn. Luckily for him, he's gonna burn now. Where's my other D10? I need 4 of them.
Actually, since it's technically his turn, does he make the save as well?
Yes, he will also do that. Ooh, I didn't roll super hot on this one. 9, 12. 12 points of radiant damage to this one. Yeah, that was a really bad roll for 4d10. But that's okay. That's damage that...
The runes are getting fired up.
Yes, they are. And then he makes... Is it a strength saving throw?
Dex. Strength if he gets restrained.
Okay, Dex save. He's pretty good at Dex. But a 7 plus 3 is only 10.
15.
Oh, wait. He has magic resistance. So he gets advantage against spells. He got a 19 plus 3 on the advantage. So he does save.
Still difficult terrain.
It is still difficult terrain. He is going to...
Do nothing, because this is private round.
Oh. Yeah. Lulu. Lulu. Huh. Lulu, what are you going to do? Let me first change to Lulu's voice.
Die, motherfucker!
Gonna fuck some devils up!
Oh my god. It's so cute when it gets all murderous and stuff like that.
Oh, man.
Isn't it flying? Why isn't it going diagonal?
Oh, that is true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
That's much better. That's not what I wanted to do. Lulu.
Who are you people?
Who are you people?
Oh,
It wasn't till just now that I realized that Loaf didn't have to follow the path, just could have flown over it because it's a bird.
Oh no!
Oh, bad Eric.
That's almost funnier than hearing the whole thing.
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
okay, there we go. Lulu. She has, I believe it's 120 movement. She's something stupid.
Jesus.
For some reason it's not showing up correctly on this. She's gonna attack with her tusks because you told her not to make noise. What d20 am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this one. That's cocked. It would have been a natural 20, but it was cocked.
I'm going to use this as a kick hand. This is exactly her monologue as she's attacking this guy.
Oh no, I just said that all in Lulu's voice.
Yep.
We're bad people. We just didn't tell you.
Oh my god, Lulu talks in the third person.
Yep.
Lulu got a 5 to hit.
Aww.
Lulu.
And then she's like, oh, jeez. And of course, I'm not using her voice for that one. That brings us... Oh, God. It's also me. Rhea.
Is that one restrained in the web or not?
It has not been his turn while web is up yet, so
Okay.
he hasn't rolled for it yet. Rhea has, I believe, 30 feet of movement. Yes.
Standard healing, so yeah.
So she's going to use her action to dash. That's her turn. Bearded Devil's turn. Let's get my D10s out. Surprise rounds are terrible.
Banned.
16, 19, 22 points of radiant damage as the icons and runes all across the bridge just light up with this radiance. It's 22. Okay, that brings us to...
Make a dex
nope.
save.
Yeah, I gotta make a dex save. Bearded Devil. How's your dex? He's got magic resistance. His dex is not so hot, though. 7 plus 2 is 9. So he
That
is
will not
restrained.
And he's burning. Hooray!
Yeah, you restrain
feels
him.
good.
Oh, he's not happy with what has occurred. Okay. Feyre, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I'll go ahead and do that. So, I get farther than Freya. I was behind her.
She didn't try.
Yeah, she just went in 2 straight lines. She didn't try to maximize movement.
She said I'm not
Where did
sidestepping.
Tony go?
Which
I'm
one
at
was
the
down
bottom.
Kill it.
Oh,
They just
where did I
vibing.
find that?
Yeah, actually,
Wall right there.
The shadow. Got it. And the boxes. Okay. And then let me see if I have. What was that from the right here? I don't think I do. Nope. Okay. My turn.
okay. That is going to bring us to Killith. Matomi, you're on deck.
Okay.
And then dash to move another 30.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. That's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Matomi. Everyone is descending upon this bridge as it assaults the fiendish invaders.
Larg.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do? Bonus action? Oh, you have a lot of movement, don't you? You have like 45, and then if you wanted to use your action, you could...
Kristen? You alive?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I turned my microphone off. I've been talking this whole time. Yeah, okay, so I went 40 feet of movement, and then a bonus action, I'm gonna do... what's it called? I haven't used it in forever. Rally! I'm gonna rally Loaf.
Okay. Does this give it health? What does Rally do?
Rally gives one superior to grant a friendly creature who you can see or hear temporary HP.
Okay.
7.
Yeah. All right. It now has 8 hit points.
Oh
Okay. Do you want to use your action to move closer, or is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, if you want, you can use your action to dodge. That would give any creature that attacks you disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds like a smart thing to do.
It is now this Spine Devil's Scout's turn. Still surprised, because, you know, it's a condition until they have their turn. Bad thing is happening all around them, but they don't know yet.
They're about to find out.
That's 18, 27 points of radiant damage.
What?
Jesus. That was a good roll.
Mayor, thanks for having a natural 20 perception. This fight would be a lot harder without these runes.
Now it is the last Bearded Devil Enforcer's turn.
Makes his deck save.
Oh, right. This guy has magic resistance, and they have +3 to their rolls. 18 plus 3, 21.
Okay.
So it's not restrained. Now it is this last Bearded Devil's turn. Finally, the end of this round of surprise. That's not fantastic. It's 14, 17. 17 points of damage to this Bearded Devil. As they roar in pain. And that brings us... Oh, and a save, sorry. That is going to be with resistance. It only gets +2 to this, though, so it has to roll 13. And I rolled a natural 1 and a 5 for 7. So he is also restrained.
Hooray! Woo!
Start of combat is this first Spine Devil Scout. And he has to immediately take... this bridge lasts for about a minute. You would know instinctively that this bridge probably can only be used once a day in this fashion. Oh my god. That's a lot. 27, 29 points. I rolled 2 10s, a 7 and a 2. It had 10 hit points left. You watch as this Spine Devil just burns to a crisp while but with this like radiant fire that doesn't seem to touch the webbing around it. And it almost mummifies him while wrapped in web.
Oh my god.
That brings us to Loaf.
Come on, Loaf.
I need you to make me a dex save versus 15.
Fuck him up, Kenneth. Fuck him up.
So Loaf can get out of the web, is that why?
Yeah, because it's his first turn in the webbing.
And it was a dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Kitty. Hi.
Excuse me.
Hello, Kitty.
I hear that's
16?
very famous. 16 saves. So he is not wrapped up in the web. The webbing is still rough terrain, but he can move through it.
Okay. Loaf is going to help Amrian attack.
Now, I'll tell you right now that the Bearded Devils will already have advantage against them because they're currently restrained.
If you wanted to move him out of the web, you could help me against that Spine Devil on the top if he doesn't die.
The Spine Devil on top.
Next to
The one
Lulu?
next to
This
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yeah, but move him one to the right so he's out of the web.
So next to Lulu. Okay, so Loaf comes over there and he starts like pecking at the spine devil's eyes, and it's like distracted by the pigeon.
Wing slaps for days.
Heck yeah.
That brings us to that spine devil scout. First things first, I'm going to burn it.
Going to what?
He's gonna burn it.
That's 18, 22, plus 7, 29. That's another 29. That's a 10, an 8, a 7, and a 4. Holy fuck.
Guys, we got nothing on this bridge.
It is burnt to a crisp, but it like, well, not to a crisp. It is burnt. It looks like a pizza that's been in the oven for too long. You can see red in between cracked, like, black skin. It's still alive, but at what cost?
Oh, he pulled an Armin Arlert.
Looking like Harvey Dent.
No!
Yes, all over though. Now it's gonna have a dex save to get out of the way of the web. He has advantage on this and a +3. And that's an 8 and a 9. 9 plus 3 is 12,
Nope.
Which does not save. It is restrained. It cannot move. Attacks have disadvantage, right?
Yep.
I think that's how restrained works.
And it can take an action to make a strength check against the 15 to get out.
Nah. It's actually... Alright, it's gonna make an action to try to get out. Strength check?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that ends its turn, essentially.
Oh, that's his action. Oh, it has a +1 to this. That's a 2 crew. 2 plus 1 is 3.
Oh.
It stays restrained. That's its turn. Shit. Oh man.
That's not so much.
That brings
I
us
forgot about that.
to Amrian's turn.
Wrong thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Oh boy. Is that that's a ranged attack?
Ranged attack.
On which creature? On the Spine Devil Scout that you're getting advantage on? Okay.
Yep.
It's still trying to shield its eyes from the assaults of this mechanical pigeon, and you take advantage of him.
Oh, that's a critical hit.
Oh my god.
Just describe it. He has 1 hit point.
Talk about overkill.
The rays hit him. He freezes over while still being burned inside. So he's encased in ice while burning.
You watch as he's sort of like inside this intense shell of ice that is emanating from Amrian's musket. You watch as the creature inside it melts to a soup from the energies of this bridge, but the outline of the creature still stays because of the force of Amrian's ice attack.
Hell no. To the no.
That brings a bonus action
Bonus action. Force cannon goes off.
on.
I guess the top spine devil there.
Okay.
Or the barb devil. Barb devil, the one that's restrained.
The Barb Devil will take, that'll be advantage.
Is it a bearded devil?
Yes, the Bearded Devil, I'm sorry.
The devil thing.
The Bearded Devil Enforcer.
Yes.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
8 damage and 5 feet back.
It does not move 5 feet back because it is restrained.
That is true.
So I will say either he'll break. Which would you prefer? He breaks out of the restraint and is
hell
moved
no.
5 feet. But yeah.
No. It takes damage.
So that brings us to Emerald.
How about that?
Things are going very well for us right now.
Yeah. Stealth attacks are good.
Actually, no. 5.
These devils have not been able to move from their original spots.
Good.
Or even do anything, really.
That's the idea. Okay. I don't really want to get into the soup over there, so 2 shots of Eldritch Energy go into this guy right here.
Oh, shoot.
Both at the same time. Let me get my D6s out of the way.
Okay, so this is Bolts of the Grave?
Oh no, this is Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
I didn't hide anything.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Hey, if you target the one on the bottom, he could probably die from the bridge. Target the one on the bottom.
The bottom bearded.
I already designated my attack, so.
Okay. So remember, you have advantage against this guy. He is restrained.
Okay.
Wait, does he get sneak attack from Eldritch Blast?
No, it's not a ranged or a finesse weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a spell attack, not a weapon.
Pity.
Well, I'm glad you told me I have advantage, because one of those crit.
Alright.
So that's a natural 20 and a 14.
Both hit.
What?
Yeah.
So 3d10, my dudes.
Okay. Oh, man. So...
Actions? You don't get to take actions.
That's okay. It just
Two
means that
sides
I can be...
fight? No, they don't.
It
get to
just
do
means
anything.
I can be ruder in the future.
Okay, first beam does 19 damage. That's the crit.
Okay.
Second one... 14 damage. I got two... Each roll had goddamn. That's...
He is doubled over in pain, blood leaking from blasted areas from your eldritch energy.
He's not above the bridge when it comes up to his turn, is he?
Bonus action?
Let me see. 15 feet. So I'm gonna move him there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn for now.
That brings us to a Spine Devil Scout. Let's see if he survives. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, you're a D8. Where's my D10? There it is.
410.
Ooh, that's actually the best roll I've gotten in, like, not a good roll. 2, 2, that's 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12.
Ouch.
That is not too terrible. However, he has to roll a dex save. He gets +3 on this and advantage. That is a 4, and then one of them was cocked. I'm going to roll that again. That's an 8 plus 3. 11 does not save. He is restrained. He is very angry that he's restrained, but he can still do stuff.
Lace this web with like Gorilla Glue or something?
Maybe.
Just don't get it in your hair.
Oh shit. Oh god.
That poor woman.
No, I feel no sympathy towards
Well,
her.
then people were doing it like even after that happened, like other people.
Do I want to know anything about what you're talking about?
No.
I mean, I think you probably saw it if you were on Reddit.
Yeah, probably. Okay, where's the range? What is the range here?
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out what the range of this spell is. I'm gonna have to look it up on D&D Beyond. Stinking cloud. That's the sound you hear. Oh, any within 90 feet. Hot.
And how far?
90
And
feet.
how far? Oh, Jesus.
You watch, he lobs up with his tail oh yeah, no, it's not an attack. Just an orb of, yellowish, greenish energy right there of just stank. And it is, a 20-foot circle.
It was a fear fart.
You let it slip.
Oh, cool.
That area is, you can't see through it. You're basically blinded while in it. And at the start of its turn, you have to do stuff. Okay. He's still restrained though. That was his action. So let's go to Lulu, who,
Remember, she can fly and does not go into the web.
that is what I was gonna do. I was gonna have her. Oh, I'm drawing circles. That's not what I meant to do. Lulu,
There are no.
who has 120 feet of movement,
That's still ridiculous.
is just gonna go over here and, taking into account that you said no loud stuff, is gonna attack with her tusks and gets a 12 to hit.
I said it's casual Friday.
Oh, with advantage because I went to this one specifically because he was tied up. Can you not hear me? Can people hear me?
Annie, are you
You
there?
in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think
I'm-
they beefed it.
Hello? Oh no! Hello?
Oh shit.
Can you hear me?
And
Hi.
Yeah, it hit both of you guys.
What just happened?
so, Eric, planes.
How about her bolts, huh?
Hey, I hear you.
Oh, you,
There we go.
all we had to talk. We just had to start talking about plane smut. That's okay.
So he gets. I hate you guys. He gets advantage on this attack because he's all right. That's a 6. So no, it's Lulu ineffectually attacks.
Yeah, she got a 6.
Well, no, she rolled a 6 and an 8, so an 11 to hit. Which, while they do have low AC, they don't have that low. She's just like quietly.
If they AC, they don't get it.
Huh?
If they have a dex bonus to the AC, they shouldn't get it restrained, right?
No, that's not how restrained works. It's not one of the effects of restrained. It gives you dexterity saving throw disadvantage. It gives you disadvantage on attacks and advantage on attacks against you, but it doesn't do anything to AC, I don't think. That's Lulu's turn. Lulu is ineffectual and sad. It brings us to Rhea's turn. Rhea has to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, what's your con, girl? It's okay. That's a nat 1, though.
Oh!
Rhea's like, what's going on? Why is it so bad? And just, Matomi, you hear coming from the north. You can barely make out just Rhea throwing up all over the place.
God, that reminds me of me.
That brings us to a bearded devil's turn. He's instantly gonna burn. Oh, that's okay. That's a combination of shit and okay. That's 16 plus 4. That's 20 points of radiant damage.
Not bad.
Okay.
What does he do?
Well, I'm not playing as DM camera. Cool. My Forge is acting up, I guess, because of our internet hiccup. So I'm gonna have to relog into Forge.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's registering me as if I was on the DM camera account. So it wasn't letting me change anyone's health.
Rude.
I know. Like, what?
How dare.
What?
In the butt.
Thank you.
Hey, he said it.
It's 4 hours before you have to eat something maybe like that.
Never.
Or you just want no squishies. You want no squishies? I'll give you no squishies.
Seeing some nice de Havilland DHC2 beavers.
About. Oh no, it's doing that thing where it's like, you're logged in.
But you're not.
But I'm not.
It's right home.
Ugh.
Reaffirm your capture too.
Oh no, you see the capture's on a separate thing, so it's seeing everything. It's still grayed out.
Oh, is that the one we saw earlier, Eric?
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the server real quick. So you guys are gonna have to relog on, but
How dare. How does the thrust work on that? Oh, God.
I mean, I'm just wondering, like, what the CG is on that thing.
That's gotta be horrible. The thrust is all the way on top. Ugh.
I mean, it works, so tried and true method. Looks like they cut the front off a Cessna and stuck it to where a tri-motor should be.
Yeah, no kidding.
By a company I've never heard of, no less, called Seawind. How about that sports ball, huh?
how about that sports ball?
Yeah, they did the stuff.
And then they ran a distance, and it was impressive.
Yeah. Oh, and when the ref called that thing, man.
And
Oof.
so many people-
I'm sure the people on the other team were very upset by that.
Yeah. How dare they?
I heard they scored some points.
Yeah.
There was at least 2.
At least 2 singular points.
At least.
Oh no. Oh no, what are you?
That's not bad. What are you talking about?
It looks like a Piper made with aftermarket parts.
Okay, I am back in.
You're back in what?
The game.
He's going for distance. He's going for speed.
She's all alone in a time of need.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Share. Share.
It's like it's just weird looking. It's so stubby.
What the shit?
Okay, I just want to
What
confirm.
even is that? Two-star venture? Why though?
Two-seater.
Is that a single speeder? Yeah, if you want to get real buddy-buddy with somebody.
Look how stubby it looks.
I'm just gonna move Lulu I'm gonna move Loaf real quick just to make sure that the DM camera is updating.
Okay.
Cool, it is.
That loafy boy.
That Loafy boy. I'm gonna move Loaf back. So we are back in game. Bearded Devil just took a shit ton of damage, and it is now his turn. He is gonna try to strength check himself out of this. How much do they get? Well, of course, when I restarted, all of the stat blocks I had open closed. He gets a +7 to this.
Strength?
Yes.
God damn.
He's a strong boy.
Strong.
That's a 24 total.
Yeah, he's free.
Free to do as he pleases. It's still rough terrain, however. He's going to 5, 10. So that'd be actually that would be 10, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to, not understanding that this is not really anything, is going to attack this creature with his beard.
Ew.
He doesn't have an action though.
Oh. He's going to menacingly look at the Emerald's shadow. Feyre, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
While I look
15.
up the spell.
Whoa. I don't know if that saves.
It might save. I need to look up the spell save DC of a Spine Devil Scout. I don't think it's that high. No, yeah, that saves.
Okay.
Which means yeah, you manage to hold your breath, and the smell does not assault you. But you are still kind of blind.
Would I remember where this hole in the bridge is?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 17.
So a 17? Yeah, you notice the hole. As you get close to it, you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna just sidestep that.
Yeah, how about no?
How about no, please? You could, or we couldn't, and I'm gonna go with don't.
I guess I can go 15, 20. Same thing. Okay. Or rather, I'm gonna take that back. Okay. That was 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna do a Sacred Flame.
Oh, Sacred Flame.
One directly beneath him.
Okay.
So that
He
is
has +3 to this, and he has because it's a dex save, right?
Yep.
So he has +3 to this, and he has advantage on the saving throw because he's magic resistance. That's a 4 and a 5. I'm rolling really bad tonight, guys. That's a 8.
So you're rolling about normal with your stuff.
That's rude but true. 8 does not save,
saving
so
throws
do your
are-
damage.
Ooh, almost max damage. 20 points of damage.
Oh,
no!
Okay. He's hurt. Very hurt. Bonus action?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Killith, you're up. Matomi, you are on deck. Killith, I need you to give me a con save.
Okay. 19.
You save. So you realize you remember the gas from before, and you instinctively hold your breath.
Maybe don't breathe in. Okay. Even though I can't see,
that brings back tear gas
I'm
memories.
aware that there's, just a bridge in front of me and a straight
Yeah.
line, so I'm going to here. That's out of it, right? Because it's not number thing.
Correct.
Okay. We got a couple dudes left.
you can get behind the bearded devil and shove him off the bridge.
Can I?
No, because you, I believe the shove only pushes 5 feet back.
And
So you-
what's that right there?
Oh! Huh. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the other bearded devil. That is that is something that could happen. You do remember they are pretty strong.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try shoving this guy.
Okay, give me a strength check. This is a contested roll. And he has advantage on strength checks and saving throws due to his battle frenzy. He sees some of his friends, 2 of his friends still alive within 30 feet of him, so he'll have advantage on this. That is cocked on a 19. I'm gonna re-roll it. Cocked on an 8. Could you just... Okay, not cocked on a 4. So, the highest is gonna be 13 plus 7, so 20.
I rolled a 21.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay. He pushes back 5 feet. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can grab onto the edge of this hole with his reaction. But this is gonna be real hard for him to do. So this is gonna be at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's a 14 plus 2, 16. I set it for a 17. Like I said, it was hard. This is happening all within fractions of a second. At the start of this next devil's turn, according to Xanathar's rules, he will fall 300 feet.
Oh shit!
Okay.
And how high up are we?
You haven't. None of you have really looked over the edge quite yet.
Really fucking high.
I can tell you what if you look over the edge. Matomi, can you give me a con saving throw?
Nat 1.
Matomi,
No!
you look at Rhea next to you, who is throwing up, and it makes you sick enough that you begin sympathetically throwing up with her.
Not the sympathy puke. Oh no!
That is Matomi's turn.
Matomi with the weak spot.
Bringing us to this Spine Devil Scout in the back. First things first, it's gonna take damage. It hasn't been able to get off of the ground yet. That's a 19 plus 6, 25 plus 4, 29 points of radiant damage, which kills it. It had 25 points of radiant of 25 points of health left. That brings us to the bearded devil enforcer, who is restrained in the center of this cloud of webs. He takes 29 damage. That's 2 5s, a 10, and a 19 and a 9.
Oh man.
So he takes 29 damage. He had 24 hit points left. So he burns up. Top of round 4 is Loaf.
Okay.
Not this low.
There is one devil still alive.
Okay. What about this one?
He's fallen to his death.
I shoved him off the bridge.
I was just wondering. Because it didn't have the death symbol.
Think of this equivalence in that he is like Wile E. Coyote right before the fall.
He's floating in air currently.
Holding up a sign that says, uh-oh.
Beep, beep.
So, Loaf?
I can't move because the game is paused.
You're not in the game. You might want to reset it.
Oh, yeah, you might want to...
That's
For me, the
right.
game is paused too.
Look, you're not in it for me either.
You're not in it.
Oh, then you might want to restart your game.
By the way, do we see a nautiloid flying through hell right now?
A nautiloid? Not... Maybe. You're gonna have to give me a perception check. I'm gonna have to restart this. Come on, Forge. Do me the honor.
And perception or persuasion. Oops.
Did you roll persuasion?
Baldur's Gate 3 and how? Yeah, by accident. Don't ask.
So what did you get for perception?
I just changed that to +4, so 11.
You can hear very clear, like, you don't see it, but you hear a battle going on beneath you, but you don't have a clear view of it. Like a hazy cloud is coming over by of smoke.
I was more worried if we can just the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3, man. Come on.
No. No. However, with an 11, you do see almost directly underneath the city itself is a large river made of like a blood reddish liquid, like maybe a mile to 2 miles wide, surging
Wait, is it
directly
under where we at?
surging directly beneath the city as a whole.
That's awful.
That was when a devil falls in the sticks. Same thing that happens to everyone else?
Yes.
Oh no.
Man, that's terrible.
Oh no, how
Yes.
horrifying. Anyway.
I'm still loading for my DM camera. But whose turn is it right now?
Used loaf. Pigeon.
Oh, Loaf. Yes. Do you want to do anything with Loaf?
Forge is still loading for me.
Okay.
I've refreshed it like
yeah, I'm
4
on
times.
a gray screen right now.
I just
Yeah,
Me too.
all I get is a gray screen.
I wonder if it's an internet
I'm in.
problem. I mean,
I
my
mean, it's just fine.
yeah, same.
Good for you. So happy. Write a book about it.
Well,
Okay.
I will.
Do you want to self-insert?
Contact my agent.
Yeah, he'll take the self-insert.
It's not my internet because I can load other websites. It's just
Dylan,
Fine.
I found something else that's really interesting looking. It's weird, all right.
Oh, 1929.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, actually.
Look at that exhaust pipe coming out the front.
I mean, some of the surveyors have exhaust pipes that go all the way to the end of the fuselage, so it's not too bad.
Look at the interior, though. Wood paneling.
I can just feel my money flowing out of my pocket looking at that.
come
There's
on.
also the closed cabin biplane. That's actually pretty impressive.
I don't think it's letting me connect because you are not connected, Ian.
Well, actually, I am connected. The DM camera is not connected, but the Dungeon Master, I am connected.
I just got in.
Oh, I just got it. Okay. Alright. This is Loaf's turn.
Okay, well,
With it. And
Where's he going?
he's gonna help.
who's he gonna help?
Lulu?
You can look at the who's next in order. There's Amory and there's Emerald.
I am looking. I'm just deciding who I want to help. Oh, it'll help Feyre.
Okay. I'm gonna have to switch over to the DM's version because it's just not loading up. So we'll just have to deal with the DM camera view. Okay.
Hook.
So who's it helping? I'm sorry.
Feyre.
Feyre. Okay. Amrian, it is your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Cons. I got a +5 on that. How do I have a +5? Whatever. I'll take it.
Dummy constituted.
16.
16 saves. You manage to cover your nose in reflexively, thinking of the last time you battled these spine devils.
Frickin' fart dust.
Freaking fart dust.
We're all gonna get pink eye.
And you guys
And
are.
I'm going to cast Thorn Whip with advantage.
Oh, okay. Roll to hit, my friend.
Wow, that was horrible. Does 15 hit?
15 does just hit. AC
It's not.
Its AC is 14.
Oh.
How much
Hold on,
damage?
Roll 1d8. 7 damage. Oh wow, that was horrible.
7 damage. Okay. It looks hurt. Now it has to make a concentration check to maintain his fart. He's fat. His constitution is +2. 15, that saves. Bringing
Bonus
us
action, Force Cannon.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage.
Oh, good. So 27 to hit.
Okay, roll the damage.
8.
8 damage. Okay. So he's gonna make another concentration check. He only has to get a 10. I rolled a 17. That brings us
And that's it
to
for me.
Emerald. You don't have to make a check. You're deadish.
I'm a dead corpsey boy. And seeing this way is where the bridge is. Pop out. And I'm
And I
going
think
to.
that devil's gonna have a bad time here in just a bit.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here, just a second. Okay. 5,
Let's see if he can make it to his turn.
15,
Uh,
20.
oh, it's
It
not
has to
to,
make a dex
it's
save.
no, it doesn't.
I don't
He-
have to make an X save.
it's not a creature.
Oh,
It is
all
immune
right.
to all conditions.
All right.
So,
Let's
you watch as this shadowy version of Emerald just strolls through the web, not even like being careful about it, just passing straight through it. This shadow of a person.
And this is I'm gonna attack with my dragon dagger. Or
Okay.
It's dragon dagger. 18 plus 7.
That hits. And you get sneak attack on this because of Lulu
Yep.
and I guess Loaf
And the fact that he's restrained.
and the fact that he's restrained. Actually, is restrained? No, paralyzed is the one where it's a crit, automatic crit. Restrained is not automatic crit. Gives advantage, but not automatic crit. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
That's what we use on Shago.
Dick move.
Just
I know what I am.
hurt me more.
20 damage.
Oof.
What's it look like when your shadow kills this last devil?
The shadow, because it's restrained, right?
Uh-huh.
The shadow simply holds out its dagger towards it and just walks the dagger into it.
Dark.
That's nasty.
It's what it is. It's like what the dark edgy part of me.
I
On
mean,
the edge there.
he's not wrong. It's not wrong. That's Emerald's turn. Lulu, not satisfied with the fact that he's going to fall into the ground regardless, is going to attack with her horns.
Fuck
She
him
gets
up, Lulu.
A +3 to this. She rolled a 6. See, today's not my day.
Not having good luck here.
So she's like, trying to, really, really wishing her trunk was available for trumpeting. That brings us to Rhea. Rhea's like, all right, I'll help. Just slicing at this thing who's gonna be dead anyways.
No worst way possible.
Rhea gets advantage because of Lulu's placement.
Oh God. Fucking hell.
Let me see. She's using her longsword two-handed. That's a natural 20. So she's not gonna smite because this thing, she knows it's gonna die. She's just taking out her anger. That's a 8, it's 12, that's 15 slashing damage. Reduced to 7 because it's not a magical weapon. And then
we should have given her the silver longsword.
Oh yeah, I guess that would work. It is a longsword. She's like, yeah, thanks for thinking of that now, mid-battle. She's gonna reach up and be like, I feel like I can do this again. And she attacks with her longsword using her special ability, Extra Attack. That's not good, though. All right, 15 to hit, which I believe hits. Yes, it does hit. That's a D10 plus 3. That's 6 slashing damage, reduced down to 3. He's still alive, but he's hurt.
But about to fall.
Yeah, that's actually his turn now. And you just watch him. Yeah. And you watch, so very far down, just a little tiny splash.
Can you move him to off the a little bit off
Truly a fate worse than death.
Minus 300 feet.
So, looking over the edge, how far down does it look?
at least minus 300 feet.
It looks maybe 400 to 500 feet. So in one round, in one turn, he doesn't actually make it all the way into the river. But since we're out of initiative now, it looks about.
It doesn't matter. He did
400 to 500 feet above the river Styx. And actually, as you're measuring that out, you feel the whole city shudder just a little bit, and the city falls another 5 feet. From your position, because Amrian, you said you were like looking out under the bridge, or over the bridge to where he was falling. Give me anyone that wants to look over the edges of the bridge, give me perception checks.
Yeah, we've been hearing this battle going on for a while now.
Ooh, I rolled really well. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Goddamn.
It's an 8 for Amrian. You're like, wait, where did he fall in the river? Where? You're like looking for where he splashed down.
16.
16 on Emerald. Farah? 11.
11.
And then Matomi.
What? Who? When?
I'm rolling. Is that plus anything?
Perception?
So 19.
A 19. Okay. So you and Killith notice most of this. What you see directly underneath you, there is the river Styx. Like I said, it is a very wide river, wide enough to encompass the whole city. From your position, you can barely see on the banks of the river Styx, several hundred feet under you. You see these large spikes in the ground with large, and I'm talking like 20 feet long, 20 feet wide, linked chains coming out from these 4 different points on the ground, and they seem to be coming up and up, you assume, to some points in the city. These are the chains that you guys saw rip the city out of the ground earlier, and now they are seemingly pulling it towards the river Styx, 2 on each side of the bank. Speaking of the banks of the river Styx, you see pouring out of a fissure near the banks thousands of creatures. And in front of these creatures, just buzzing around like gnats, so disorganized, it doesn't look like there's any rhyme or reason to their placement. No. But just how they're moving. And then opposite them, you see legions of, you would assume, devils, for they are in formation, marching along the plains, almost 2 or 3 miles out. You can see just how long of a procession of devils is marching towards this, and it's just like tides of creatures washing towards each other. This battle has been raging for as long as you've been on here, and if you were to ask Harkina Hunt, she would say it's been raging about as long as Elturel has been here. Just waves of demons upon waves of devils directly underneath the city.
Tight.
So are they on the right side of the city or on the left side of the city?
There's more on the left side of the city, but there is still also activity on the right side of the city. There's a lot of creatures down here. You would not want to be anywhere near that on foot. I'm talking thousands versus thousands.
It's a war.
Exactly.
I can take them. I cast web.
You catch them all on the web. Battle over.
Okay. What would you guys like to do now?
Cross the bridge.
Quick reminder, what does the river Styx do to people when they touch it?
Give me a either religion or arcana.
Or I'll give you Arcana. 13.
You don't remember.
Much less people that are falling at 300 feet.
Oh, I mean, let's see. Let's just see if he survives falling 300 feet. It's a d6 for every 10 feet.
I'd say, hit that
maximum.
At that speed, hitting
That's
water is
maximum of 20. So roll
it in the
20
chat.
d6.
God.
No, he would not. He had 10 health left. He does not survive hitting the river Styx. However, it would have been real bad if he did.
Does he do a belly flop?
Oh yeah. He like, you watch. He's like completely belly, like starfish belly flops into the river Styx and hits it so hard that you watch his arms and legs separate upon impact and just drifts in completely opposite directions.
At that distance, it doesn't matter if you belly flop or not. It's like hitting concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, at that point. Gross.
And with that, it is about 9 o'clock. And I think finishing this fight and crossing Torm's Bridge. Currently the runes still lit up. The devil's body's kind of smoking now. Well done. I think this is a good spot. One of them an ice sculpture in the corner. It's a good spot to leave behind. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Syrinscape for existing. I use some of these maps and assets. This map is from the DM's kit to Descent to Avernus purchased on DM's Guild. You would have seen a couple of maps from the Elturel package on DM's Guild. Had, they decided to go to somewhere. It's a whole map that I had to throw out. Grr.
Yeah.
That should bring us to
Voice Mod for all of our voice modulation.
Yes, thank you to Voice Mod. I'm glad to introduce Loaf. I don't think I showed off Loaf's artwork.
Put it on screen, boyo.
I will. I will put it on screen as soon as I
Orbs aren't real.
can.
Real Borb energy.
Yep. That is the artwork for Loaf.
Excellent.
You can sort of see it if you zoom in real close to Loaf.
Baddest pigeon of them all.
Yeah, and poor old Lulu, feeling so ineffectual against her fight with devils. That's okay though. See you guys next week. We will not be having a session, unfortunately. So see you in 2 weeks. Me and my dear girlfriend have to visit our new house. Yay!
And also,
So-
when we come back, we'll be minus Feyre.
Your computer won't turn back on. That's not good.
Oh dear, we're already
Well-
minus Feyre now.
Okay. I'm gonna stop recording here. Have fun. Good night. And love each other.